Where are we today?
Today we are tackling Castlehead.
Well done, Ez.
Well done. So it's Tuesday afternoon. This is really the run that I don't want to do. I'm tired. We climbed Crag Walla earlier quite successfully. So don't want to do this run. Really tired, really unmotivated for it, but I need to do 5 miles. It's also raining. It doesn't matter what pace this run's done in. I'm going to go and do the Kewsick parkrun course again. Here's the park run turnaround point. I'm at 1.82 miles. Higher. So about another kilometre for me to go. There's the 2.5k marker. Not feeling too bad actually now I've got going. So what have we got? I'm really trying to keep my heart rate low. Now I've got those 3 or 4 weeks of training under my belt and heart rate dropped the other week, so trying to keep it in the low 150s, which always used to be my sort of zone 2 training area. So this is an old railway line. It's been converted into a cycle route. It's actually the coast to coast cycle route, interestingly. So carry on going, end up in Sunderland roughly. Not planning to do that today. But obviously lots of mock old stations along the Ray, loads of lovely bridges going over all the various rivers, etc. So that's 2.5 miles for me. Hopefully this feels like a down flat rather than up flat. Let's go. It's a bit of a shame I didn't bring my trail shoes with me. Would have been some lovely running routes, albeit very, very hilly. I would imagine I would have been walking large sections of it, but there's a couple of very runnable Wainwrights in the local area to Kewsick, but I haven't brought my trail shoes. I didn't bring my running vest, etc. to stash a waterproof coating. So over the parkrun finish line, 400 metres to go back. So there we go, 5 miles, 50 minutes and 50 seconds. Sounds like 10-minute miling and 10 seconds miling to me. Happy with that. Low heart rate, final run of the holiday done. I never normally run on holiday, so I've got to be absolutely delighted that I've got 5 runs in. Okay, so back on home turf, back from the Lake District. It's Friday, but last night I went out with the running club. It's a sort of 10k social run. We went over to the local hills, Pigston Hill, so really hilly run, off-road trail, really enjoyable evening. Quite slow because of the hills, but you know, really nice run. Today it's Friday evening, it's sort of 4 or 5 o'clock. Got a 5 mile run on the schedule. This one is going to be nice and gentle. Just need to, it's tough when you start running well, because you sort of want to run fast on every single run and take advantage of that, but that doesn't last. You end up sort of getting injured. You'll have fun for 3, 4, maybe 5 weeks, something like that, and then it will catch up with you. So going to take it really easy today, not push anything. It's all about sort of running in the sun, having some fun, and let's go and do that. And then it'll be swimming tonight. I'm hoping to get into the pool again, just to turn the arms over, do 400, 500, 600 metres again. Right, so 5 miles in the bag. Bit of a struggle that one, quite hot today. Legs tired from the hills yesterday. Got sort of niggles everywhere at the moment. So gonna put some ice on, try and let things recover as best they can. Not overly concerned about any of it, but I think just working hard and carrying a few niggles. So good morning, Saturday morning, parkrun morning. Here at Oak Parkrun, just in Barnet. You can see them setting up just in the background there. Let's see what happens today. The parkrun times have been coming down quite dramatically. So last week at Kewsick it was 27:45. From the little bit of research that I've done on this course, it is actually flat, and it's got good PB potential apparently. So going to go and try and do 27:30, something like that, and see what happens. But likewise, not fussed about times, just happy to get some extra mileage in, etc., and get round. And then also tick the O off the alphabet, getting there slowly but surely. I think I'll have 6 or 7 left after this one. So.
Right, welcome to Oak Parkrun number 610. Yay!
Right, so Oak Hill park run done. O ticks off. Went okay really. Got caught in traffic on the first lap, which was probably a good thing actually. So that meant I was outside a sub 9 minute mile. And then second mile did a sub 9, 8:50 something, which is about right for the kind of pace I was going for a 27:30. And then third lap, just legs were dead. I mean, admittedly they were dead from the start, but it's like running through treacle at the end there. So 27:57, 58. If I've got a sub 28, it's because I started my watch at the same time as the starter basically. I meant to now go and do a mile cool down, but legs are hating me today. But I'm going to go and get it done. It's the last thing I want to do. It'll be super slow pace, and there we go. No time for coffee today, so Oak Hill park run. For anyone who's thinking of doing it, it's 2 3/4 laps, which isn't as confusing as it sounds. It's a lovely, relatively flat course. It's got lots of sort of up flats and down flats, if you get what I mean. Admittedly, I probably noticed them all today because my legs, I'm sure if you were on fresher legs, it wouldn't be a problem at all. And it'd be a very, very fast course. The parking situation, there's a small car park, probably 50 to 70 spaces, and it's free to park. That's something that wasn't very clear to me. It is free. I got here at 8:30, so half an hour before the start, and got parked without problems. I glanced over at about 20 to 9. I think you'd be up against it getting parked in there at 20 to 9, so you need to be an early arrival. And I did notice there were more people at this park run first thing than any other park run I've been to, presumably because of the car parking situation. However, there's a few roads that the park run asks you not to park on. There was loads of on-street parking in the nearby streets, etc. So just follow park run's directions as to the ones to avoid, and I'm sure you'll be able to get parked up without problem. The park itself is very nice. It's got a little cafe. Seems to be a sort of kids bouncy castle entertainment thing going on today. Tennis courts, basketball courts, I'm sure there's football pitches as well, but I didn't notice any because I was hurting too much. That's done for now. I'm actually going to rest up today. There's some football on TV, so we'll follow that. And then 6 miles to do tomorrow, which sounds like a marathon at the moment, but we'll get it done. Okay, so Sunday afternoon, I've done 4.3 miles of my 6 mile run. Just walking up a great huge hill that I hate. Not going to walk up it all. Just do a quick recording and then we'll get running again. But feeling okay today. 6 miles hasn't been too tough. Got ever so slight shin pain on my left hand side, which has been the niggle that I've been referring to. I think I probably just increased the volume too soon, too much too quickly. Standard runner's problem, especially as you're sort of trying to chase a fitness goal you're not necessarily fit enough for. Trying to do everything I can, stretch, ice, still there. Not massively concerned about it at the moment. Might book into sports massage later on this week. Just keep doing those stretchings, keep doing icing, and see if we can manage it. That's week 4 of training done. Might go swimming this afternoon, but just with the kids. Have a little splash around. Need to think about these vlogs. They're getting too long, getting too repetitive, etc. What I might do is, if I do parkrun, I'll break that out into a separate video. I'm also contemplating doing sort of two vlog updates a week or something to keep them a bit shorter, a bit more to the point, etc., rather than just endless ramblings. Week 4 recap then, really good. Ultimately got all my runs done when I was on holiday. No gym work, but we expected that. No real swimming, but we'll get back to that this week. Downsides, I think just got a few niggles going on. Got something in my right calf that I'm not too worried about. To be honest, I think that's okay. I think that'll go in time. I think that's just a normal sort of niggle that you get as a runner. Front of my left shin though, it's just starting to hurt a little bit too much. Fairly certain it's sort of the start of probably shin splints or something. I've increased my load quite dramatically in the last 4 weeks, and that catches up with you, and I think that's something I'm going to have to be really mindful of. Going to keep a close eye on it, going to try and get a sports massage in probably. Do loads more stretching. I've been icing it, probably take some inflammatories as well. Just going to have to try and manage it for now. I don't really want to cut back on training at the moment.